good.
8-Bit Boss, episode I Lost Count. Tim Cromb joining us today with your regular Sean Jackson and Ray Brennan.
Welcome.
I'm actually really disappointed. I wanted to say 8-Bit Beard when we started because we're all rocking.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is a bitch beard.
Well, these are 8-Bit beards?
Beard.
That's a 32-bit beard right there.
There you go.
So what's shaking, gentlemen? How's the week been so far? Any good news, bad news?
Good news, bad news in the world, politically, religiously.
Nerd culture, political culture. Who gives a shit?
The important stuff.
Exactly, yeah. The thing that everyone cares about. Or should care about.
I don't know. I watched the Alien movies this week.
Like all four?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. All three? I forgot the
6.
fourth one doesn't exist.
All 6 with the two...
You watched the Alien Predator, Alien versus Aliens.
Versus...
What is? There's a fourth one,
So that's
right?
enough about that.
Yeah.
What is the fourth one?
Resurrection?
Oh, yeah. Is that the one with the... Oh, fuck. What's her name?
Oh, yeah. Winona Ryder was in it.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. Like, I've blocked out many of that. Like, many parts. Like, movie's horrible. I watched it as a kid, and it's alright. And then when you watch it again and you're an adult, you start picking up all these things. It's very cartoony, right? Very cartoony. Especially the scene when they've got these... I don't even remember the shit about the movie. When they've got the guys all captive. And up until then, right, they're really dark, gritty, realistic movies, at least as far as sci-fi goes. And then all of a sudden, like, this guy's... I mean, this is not even the worst part of the movie, but I pretty much just tuned out after this. And he's looking up at the ceiling with his gun, and he shoots a spot at the ceiling, and the bullet goes up, ricochets off the ceiling, kills the dude behind him. Like, all of a sudden, we're watching something directed by Freddie or Frank. What's his name? Rodriguez there. Fucking bullshit. Absolute bullshit. And from then on...
2012, it's like John Cusack's driving a movie down to Los Angeles.
Oh, is that when he goes through the building?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
movie. That movie's bullshit, though.
It's like
The reason I hated that movie was, it was...
more ridiculous than it.
Yeah, it was just, like... The disaster was always chasing them. It's like the disaster had, like, a mind.
Like a radar.
And, like they're
a
always
target.
running away from, like there would be, like, an earthquake and there'd be crack in the ground and they'd be running away from the crack, and no matter where they went, the crack in the ground was chasing them.
This
like,
disaster has literally got
shit.
their fucking cell phone GPS.
Yeah, like,
they're tracking them somehow.
it has a mind. It's so ridiculous.
Good, so I'm really happy I didn't watch it then.
Don't even bother.
Yes, don't bother, yeah.
After Godzilla 98, I think I just pretty much stopped watching whatever fuckface's
Matthew
movies
Broderick
there.
in the
Well, that him
Godzilla
too.
movie.
I should have stopped watching
damn it.
his shit after Ferris Bueller's Day Off, but what's his name there? What's the dipshit's name that directed that shit?
Roland Emmerich.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Roland Emmerich. What else did he do?
Day After
He did
Tomorrow
Godzilla and he did
Day Before
2012,
Yesterday.
obviously. He did 10,000 BC.
Day After Tomorrow.
Wait,
Day After Tomorrow.
Didn't he do
Tomorrow.
Independence Day?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. After
Yeah.
When I was a
Very
kid,
well
though,
done.
well, like, when did Independence Day come out?
94.
94?
I think.
Because when it came,
What was it?
was
Maybe?
it?
I don't know.
Whenever it came out,
Mid-90s.
I was huge into space and like aliens and stuff like that. So when I was a kid, right? So when it came out, I was just like, ugh! I loved that movie. It was like my favorite movie at the time.
Oh,
and then when
Smith was probably the coolest guy on the planet.
Yeah, Fresh Prince and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on you like a shadow. Shadow? Uncle Phil, with you, it'd be more like an eclipse, wouldn't it?
But then as you get older and you throw it in now, it's so bad. It's just not a good movie.
Yeah.
And the thing, too, is that I think one of the things that made it seem like it was going to be... Like, they promoted this like it was going to be the next fucking thing. And, I mean, you've seen all these trailers, and what was the big image you saw? The White House getting blown up.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
No way, the White House got blown up. So then you watch...
It's on the cover.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the fucking... Yeah. And then I watched the movie, and like when I was a kid, I enjoyed it. I watch it now, and I just really can't stomach anything from it.
You know what? Another movie that was like that when I was a kid, I thought was really cool. And then when I got older, I put it in. I didn't even get through it. Was the movie Twister? Remember that movie with the fucking tornadoes? Fucking
I've never been
terrible.
interested in any movie that revolves around a natural disaster, because natural disasters are a real occurrence that happen all the time, and the media is always talking about them and always showing footage from them and all this shit. So like, whenever there's a movie about a natural disaster, I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, nowadays, yeah. What was great about movies like that back when they started releasing them like that is that there was a possibility that could happen.
Oh, yeah.
That's why there was that movie. There was the movies with the asteroids and shit like that. Like those are things that.
Deep Rising.
Armageddon.
Not Deep
Impact.
Deep Impact.
Deep
yes.
Impact, yeah.
What is Deep Rising? That's a Bruce Willis, or is that Deep Mercury?
Rising.
Bro, fuck, I'm gonna
Mercury
stop
Rising.
talking. Is there a movie called Deep Mercury?
But that's what made those movies good, is that there was a possibility that could happen. So therefore, it was a little bit more scary.
Yeah.
A little bit more exciting.
Yeah, it was really, I think the scariest part of Twisted that I saw in the trailer was probably when the cow went flying around. Like,
That was hilarious because it's
Was that-
so CGI.
oh yeah,
Like,
it
it's so
looks like
retarded.
something that was like come out of like one of the old Naked Gun movies. You know what I mean? Like you're just watching something incredibly goofy happen.
Yeah.
And that was another example of a movie where they the tornadoes were chasing them and shit, and not only was that happening, but the first tornado was just a basic tornado, and then there was another kind of a bigger tornado, and then there was the tornado over the water. There was two of them, and that's where the cow happened. And then
was every tornado worse than the tornado before it?
It was getting progressively worse, and the last tornado that happened in the movie was an F5.
It was the end boss tornado, right?
Basically, it was an end boss tornado. It's exactly what it was.
What did you do when she goes out on the family?
Oh god, where is that from?
Do Frasier's theme song with
But I don't know what to do about the tossed scrambled eggs. It's coming again, baby.
So we're with Tim here.
I'm not big on video games, actually.
No?
Honestly.
You're particular about them.
Like, you guys go on about the Xbox Live and all that stuff, and I played probably more games sitting here around this TV than I've ever played on the Xbox.
Well, you're more of a classic gamer, just not an Xbox gamer.
Yeah.
You're a PS3 guy. You're a GTA
I'm the same
guy.
though.
PS3, even though mostly I use that to browse.
That's your
chat,
computer in a lot of ways.
And watch movies and stuff.
So with the Tetris though, like what Sean was saying, you were ranked like something ridiculous in the world on PlayStation Network?
Well, unfortunately, we can't bring it up right now, and I'm not sure what it would be today, but it was 103 at one point. The last I checked was about a month ago, and it was down around 189, 190.
So on the PlayStation Network?
Yeah.
There's still not a lot of people topping your shit then.
Well, no, and I haven't played it in ridiculous.
So what Tetris is it? Is it just like a regular?
Whatever. They sold it for $10 on the PSN network. It's got its own like newer stuff, but just the classic Tetris.
Pretty
so
HD Tetris.
it's probably just the classic then.
Yeah.
But they do have they have the holding
marathon,
though.
I think they call it. You start at level 1, go to 15.
Yeah.
Ray, I don't know if you know this or not.
No, I don't.
I could kick your ass. But that's not what I'm about to bring up.
You just threw that in.
Well, you like GTA. I don't know if you like any of the Rockstar games. The first two Max Paynes developed by Remedy, and then Rockstar published them, and now there's a third one coming out, Max Payne 3, stated for March. And did you know the original voice actor is coming back, is doing the voice? That's how there was all this shit they were saying. It was James McCaffrey. I don't know if you know who he is. He's in the Rescue Me show. He plays his dead cousin there. Great actor. He's fucking awesome. The voice of Max Payne is so haunting and disturbed. And then they said they were going to go with somebody older for the new game, and I'm like. So they've got none, they don't have the same developer. Yeah, they don't have the same writer, and they don't have the fucking same voice actors. So it's like Max Payne in name only. And then I found out just this year, apparently in May, that now he's being not only is he doing the voice acting, he's also doing all the fucking motion work and shit like that.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so he's actually.
I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before.
I can get you work, Max. Work that only a guy like you can do.
I ain't a cop no more. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this.
This is Sao Paulo, brother. It's kind of fun, good pay. We keep people safe.
It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be.
The girl was kidnapped by the CS.
We have always been targets. You all know that.
Here I was again, with all hell breaking loose around another girl I had been trying to protect. This was a hell of a hangover.
It looks different. What's weird is because the first one and the second one were pretty similar.
Yeah.
And they were dark.
And they had that film noir New York setting, and now he's in Brazil.
Yeah, and it's all bright.
Yeah, so it seems like and
he's got a bald head and a beard. At least
parts
part
of
it.
Yeah,
because I've seen some screenshots where he
I've read, I don't know if this is accurate, but that it goes through kind of 3 different parts of his life. You go through him kind of like his last little while in the NYPD, and then whatever, and then he's now he's a bodyguard in Brazil or a security, whatever, working for some family down there, and I don't know.
Looks pretty good though.
Yeah, I'm stoked.
That'll be another game I'll have to buy. I think it mainly because I played the first 2, so I got to play
the storyline is what sold those games. It had a cinematic quality storyline and killer like dialogue, and he cared about all these characters and all that shit.
So were the first 2 made by the same company? They were made by Remedy.
They were made by Remedy Software.
So this one has nothing to do with them.
The Rockstar had put their name on the second one. They were the publisher and shit like that and stuff. But now it's internally being developed by Rockstar, like Vancouver and Toronto and London and. Fourth Rockstar Studio, they're all collaborating.
So I wonder if the writing will go down.
That's what I'm worried about, except when you look at Grand Theft Auto games, the writing in those is pretty solid, and the dialogue is tight. So, like, I'm thinking at least it can still be, pretty solid.
They pulled in some good actors for that.
That's the thing, yeah. Good.
Bondi?
Yes, yeah. Team Bondi.
I'm pretty sure, they closed up. They're fucking packed up shop, and that makes no sense because that game wasn't it big?
Yeah, didn't it do pretty okay? And, I mean, like a lot of people were hit or miss with it, but a lot of people loved it.
Yeah,
so. Not even, even if whether the game was this or that. I mean, say what you will, but the technology that they developed for that game, for the facial animation, to me was revolutionary, and I hope it kind of becomes like a standard, like a staple. What did we watch? Far Cry 3.
Oh yeah,
lip syncing that we see in that thus far.
And that wasn't as good as L.A. Noire, but it used the same idea as all the Muppet games, but fucking they worked hard on it or something because it's fucking good.
It's pretty tight.
Peggy 18.
Oh, come on.
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. That is crazy. But the first time somebody told me that, I don't know, I thought they were bullshitting me, so boom, I shot him. The thing is, okay, he was right. And then I started seeing it everywhere I looked, all these fucking pricks, everywhere I looked, doing the exact same fucking thing, over and over and over and over and over again, thinking, this time is gonna be different. No, please. This time is gonna be different. I'm sorry. I don't like the way you are looking at me, okay? You have a fucking problem in your head. Do you think I'm bullshitting you? Do you think I'm lying? Fuck you, okay? Fuck you. It's okay, man. I'm gonna chill, hermano. I'm gonna chill. The thing is, all right? The thing is I killed you once already. And it's not like I am fucking crazy. It's okay. It's like water under the bridge. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Now, would you have ever boned Helen Hunt?